Beshem Hashem Nassim Nasach. Tonight we're doing Zaman Matan Toratenu, the time of acceptance of the Torah, our Torah, which refers to Chag Shavuot, the holiday of Shavuot, from Sefer Netivot Shalom at Kolel Bet Aharon. Imarot Hashem, Imarot Tehorot. Imarot Hashem, Imarot Tehorot. What Hashem tells us are all tahor. Kesef Saruf be'aliyel da'ares mizaqan Shavatim. So this is the pasuk in Tehillim. So which means that the words of Hashem are tahor, they are all clean spiritually. Kesef Saruf, they are like pure, as pure as a silver that is pure. Ba'alil la'ares mizaqech Shavatim. And there are numerous words that they are all is like a purified from water. They are the words that come above the water, and they are like 7 times more. So literally that's what the pasuk means. Yesh lomar demerumaz behaikra al hakadosh baruch hu shebo shamu Israel et imarot Hashem imarot tehorot. So there are those who say that this pasuk is coming to hint to us on Hashem, that Hashem shamu Israel et imarot Hashem, that that Jews heard the pure words of Hashem that are always pure spiritually. There is nothing impure to it. There is nothing impure to it. Behem hayu az bechayei mizqaqq shivatayim, and then this gave them life, a pure life for many times. Shiva pa'amim sheva, 7 times 7, which refers to 7 times 7 is 49. Shehem memtet yemei hasefira, that there are 49 days of Sephirah. Shebahem nisrefu Israel v'naasim mezuqaqim, that all the Jews came together, they became one, and they made together mezuqaqim. They also made together like many times of purity. Ki raq al yedeh sheyu b'chayei mezuqaq shivatayim hayu re'uyim laqabel et imarot Hashem, that only by coming together in this life and coming to have achdut, that all the Jews came after the 49 days of Sephirah, they came together under Har Sinai and around the Har Sinai, and they became one to accept the words of Hashem. Dehine inyan hachana shekodem chag hashavuot, that the preparations before Chag Shavuot lo masinu kedugmato bechol haTorah b'sha'ar yamim tovim. We do not find this preparation to the extent that for 49 days we prepare for a Chag. We don't see it among other holidays. We don't see it for Sukkot. We don't see it for Pesach. Hen kol hataqufa hagedola va'arucha shel yemei hasefira va'ad sarich sheyu temimot shelo yechaser mehem afilu yom echad. And this is unique. This preparation for Shavuot is very unique. It has to be consecutive. It has to be 49 days, even complete days. Even it cannot lack one day in between. No interruption. Vehen inyan sheloshet yemei hagbala, and also the 3 days before Chag Shavuot, before Bnei Israel, Jews accepted the Torah. Those last 3 days were the extreme preparations for the Torah. Asher kemo shekol inyanei hakadosh baruch hu hem nischaim gam ze shayach bechol shana. Just like everything by Hashem is eternal, so too these preparations, especially the last 3 days, the effect that they put on us is every year and is eternal, right? Ve'amnam kol ze hu erev kedushat hayom, and this is all right? It's the essence of a purity of Hashem. Ki hu nora v'ayum. That this is excellent. This is nora. It's like what's the good word for nora? Is it's something big.
Yeah.
It's something big, right? It's exponential, maybe. I don't know. It's something extremely great.
Right, great.
Extremely great, right? به درگاه گبوعا یوتر میشل کل همادیم more than other holidays و که ما شامر عربینو حقادوش ریب ممزبوز سخر صدیق قدوش لبرخاب دخک شفوت قبوع مروش شنا. So that according to this great rabbi, Chag Shavuot is even greater than Rosh Hashanah. Sheim be Rosh Hashanah dinim al hagashmiot shel Hashanah. That if Hashem comes and He judges us on how much rain we gotta receive the whole year round, ve'uma erech yesh le'aniim hagashmi hainanim sorry uma erech yesh le'inanim hagashmi and how much materialism, how much parnasa, how much livelihood we're gonna receive for the whole year round. Im yuhu me'at yoter or pachot, if it's going to be a little bit or a little bit more or less than the year before. Hare Shavuot hu yom hadin haruchani. That Shavuot is more important because Shavuot is the holiday that Hashem judges us for the ruchniot spiritual gain for the year to come. Shebo kevuim et kol haruchaniot shel hadam lekol hashana. That Hashem would establish and would decree that how much success we're gonna have for the year to come in terms of spiritual gain. Umekorohu mima shekehare chapil zech sabracha besiduro aha be'aseret nidunim al perot hailan. That as this great Rav brings in his sefer in his sidur, that on Aseret we are judged. Aseret, which refers to Shavuot, we are judged on fruits of the trees. How much we're gonna have the fruits of the tree. Ha'ilan romes la'agodosh baruch hu ilana revrava. That this ilan is coming to hint to us, to the Hashem, that is ilana revrava. Ilana revrava, I'm not sure exactly what that is. Some sort of spiritual tree that has to do with us. Uperot hailan hem, and what are the fruits of this tree? Hem neshamot Israel. This spiritual tree has the spiritual fruits of all the souls of Jews. Perot hailana revreva. That this tree has many fruits. Ube'aseret nidunim. And on Shavuot, we are judged. Neshamot Israel al harochaniot shel Hashanah. That as if to say, we are the fruits of this spiritual tree, and we are the souls that how much success we're going to have, how much this tree is going to have good blossoming and wonderful fruits for the year to come. The spiritual level of Jews will be determined on Shavuot. Shebare olam dinim al hamazon hakashmi. I'm sorry. Berosh Hashanah Hashem judges us. Hashem judges us on mundane things, physical things of our livelihood. And on Shavuot, dinim al hamazon haruchani. And on Shavuot, Hashem will judge us on the spiritual food, on the spiritual essence of our lives. Behine yesh din al However, ויש דין שדינים על העתיד. I'm sorry. והנה עבר, yes. והנה יש דין על העבר, ויש דין שדינים על העתיד. And there are judgment on what we did for the past, and there is judgment for what will happen based on our actions for the future. Right? بعد Deita betolot Yaakov Yosef. It is brought in the Sefer of Toldot Yaakov Yosef, on that which the rabbis teach us. Shelosha Sefarim Niftachim Berosh Hashanah. That 3 books are open on Rosh Hashanah. Right? Echad Sher Reshaim, one of these books belong to the wicked. Reshaim Gemurim, that are complete evil people. Ve'echad Shel Sadiqim Gemurim, and one of these books are about the complete righteous people. Ve'echad Shel Benonim, and one of these books belong to people who are in the middle. They have some good deeds and they have some bad deeds. So based on that, they are in the middle. They don't have the status of a full-fledged righteous person or full-fledged of an evil, wicked person. So this kavana, the main intention of this is that there are 3 books open in front of every Jew. ואומרים לו שבידו הברירה להחליט איפה לכתוב את עצמו. That in a way the books are open in front of every Jew, and he is being asked in what book he's going to have himself written. And that was based on his deeds. He's going to be recorded in one of these books. Is going to be written in one of these books. והוא על פי מה שברצונו להתענג בשנה החדשה. That is based on what he wants to act on the year to come, the new year. אם לכתוב עם הסדיקים הגמורים המוסרים עצמם כלל להשם יתברך או חס ושלום להפך. Is he going to include himself among the righteous people? Is he going to be written with the rest of the righteous people who are Shalom, who are Gemurim in good deeds, right? And or Chas v'Shalom, God forbid, for opposite. Ve'al pizeh gam nichtav dino, and based on this, there will be a judgment because of his deeds. ועניין זה שייך גם כן ביום הדין לשבועות. This same concept applies on Shavuot. היינו מה שקבל עליו להבא. That on Shavuot we will accept for the future. כדאית באורח חיים
חוק שבועות.
הלכות שבועות הוא מליל שבוע דהיני יום טוב של שני שבועות השבועות שישראל נשבעים להשם לקדוש ברוך הוא לשמור התורה. That over there is written that on this Shavuot, 2 days of the Shavuot, Hashem, the Jews made a swear. Right? They accepted upon themselves oath of the what's the word, of showing their bitachon to Hashem, acceptance of the Torah, right? Right. Veshiyu ne'emanim lo, and that they will be trusted to Hashem, that Hashem will trust them at the tipat damam achrona, to the last drop of their blood. והשבוע שנשבע הקדוש ברוך הוא לישראל שלא ימירם באומה אחרת. And this Shavuot, this Shavua, Hashavua, Shenishba, and this is the time that Hashem also made the oath. He promised to the Jews that there won't be any nation like Jews. The loyalty of the Jews cannot be replaced with other nations. דזה יישומו של חג השבועות, דזה יישומו של חג השבועות, שבועת האמונים בין קודש ברוך הוא וישראל. That this is the essence of Shavuot. This is the main essence of the Shavuot, that Hashem He forged agreement with us. The agreement is that He is going to trust to us, and that we are going to entrust Him in everything in our lives. Right? It's a two-way street. ומטעم זה צריך הכנה רבתה בבחינת מזוקק שבעתיים. That because of this, there has to be many preparations, like to the extent of weeks, that we also purify ourselves and we prepare ourselves. Dehine ita bebara be'er Abraham, that is brought in the Be'er Abraham, in the Parashat Vayera, be'inyan hagedola hageula, that with the Mitzrayim, Be'isiat Mitzrayim, that in reference to Exodus, it is brought down. Shebe Mitzrayim haya itavot hatavot hamedot ad shelo haya efshar shetiye hageula al yedei zichuch hamidot. That the extent of perhaps mistakes or the sins of Jews was so great that it wouldn't be possible that based on any type of measurement, any type of judgment, they would be saved. ורק בכוח האמונה נגלו. That only based on the emunah, based on the trust that Hashem had to them, and that they entrusted to Hashem, they put their full-fledged belief to Hashem, אכן כדי שיוכלו לקבל התורה, that later they would come to accept Torah, היו מוכרחים שיהיה גם זיכוך המידות. So based on this, that gathered together so much merit, right, that they would be saved. In other words, because of the future acceptance of the Torah, Hashem saved them. We see the importance of the Torah acceptance. וכמו שכתב, and as it is written in another holy sefer, שטהרת המידות היא המרכבה להשתרת התורה. That refining of our behavior is like the Markava, is like the chariot to acceptance of the Torah, that takes you to where the Torah is.
That means the proof. Yeah, the proof, the validation, yeah?
Validation
of the Torah.
for the Torah acceptance, right? So in other words, when you prepare your midot, you refine your behaviors, that gets you the admission ticket.
That's it.
For Torah.
Exactly.
Sherag mi shezichech. Sherag mi shezichech kevar midotav yachol lekabel Torah. That only if somebody has refined his characteristics, then he could accept the Torah. Right? Alken, because of this, serichim le'avodat yemei hasefira be'achana le'akadosh baruch hu Hashem yitbarach shezichuch hamidot zichuch batar zichuch בבחינת מזוקק שבעתיים. That therefore, just like Hashem's way of dealing with us is complete pureness, so many times more than what we could imagine, so too we need to work on ourselves that we be refined many times, right? And that's why we need the 7 weeks of preparations for Shavuot. Omnam gam la'achar kol ma' sheyehudi mezakech midotav. However, after all of these preparations that a Jew cleanses his behaviors, kama bichlal hu mesugal lahasig be'avodato bezichuch hamidot. בכלל הוא מסוגל להשיג בעבודתו לזכוך המידות, ואיך יכול לבוא בעבודתו שלו לבחינת הקדוש לקבלת התורה, שהיא כמאמר חז"ל ביום חתונתו דהיינו דרגה עילאית ביותר בדבקות בהשם. You know that as much as we prepare ourselves for acceptance of the Torah, and it is as if the day of the marriage, the day that we make a covenant with Hashem, right? And and then we come to become one to Hashem. So imagine how much we need to really be prepared for that. Is the wedding of ourselves with Hashem. וכל הקדושת לוי שאפילו אם יכן את עצמו כל השנה לא סגי. Right? That even the kedushat of the Levi, of the Kohen, is not suffice. I mean, there is an inherent kedusha by Shevet Levi that includes Kohenim. אכן תשובתו במה שמתחדש ומקבל Lava. That's why we make it teshuvah. We make it teshuvah. We return to Hashem on that which we are going to accept, and we're going to change. Mechadesh, we make it new. We forge a new agreement with Hashem, and then we accept for the future to come. Right? ויש לומר זה עד Mamacharat Shabbat. It is also, there is another way of understanding that it says in the pasuk Me'amar HaKatuv, that the pasuk says Ad Memacharat Shabbat, till the Macharat Shabbat HaShavi'it, till the day after the Shabbat of the Shavi'it, Tisperu Chamishim Yom, after the Shabbat of the Shavi'it you should count 50 days. Shehu keneged zichuch hamidot lifnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that corresponds to the purity to Hashem, bebechinat mezakech shivatayim, the purity of pureness that we gain after weeks. Ach kol ze עדיין אינו די להגיע בבחינת מתן התורה, but it still is not enough
to get to that level,
to get to the level of acceptance of the Torah. רק על ידי והקרבתם מנחה חדשה להשם. The only thing that really comes to complete that is when we bring the mincha chadasha to Hashem. Now mincha chadasha could be a korbani, could be something that we have to analyze it for nowadays, because nowadays we don't have the Beit HaMikdash, so we can't really bring Korban Mincha. So we have to see what can replace that instead. Ukemo Shepirush, that as another commentary says, right, that the Katuv says, V'aseh al kanfe nishanim, that Hashem took us and He carried us over, and He saved us like eagle that saves its cheek, its cheek on its wings, right? That's the only bird that does it that way. No. Yeah, that's the only bird that puts it on its necks, on the wings, on the top, because eagle knows there is no other bird that could fly higher than itself, higher than an eagle, so it has no fear of putting it on its neck, on the wings of other birds. Al-pi ma shekatuv harishonim, on that which our sages write, sheniqra nesher, that is called nesher, eagle, right? Al shema shir nosotav hayeshnot keshemazdaken umitchadesh benosot chadasha.
He's the only bird that loses the old feathers and gets them renewed from the beginning.
Right. So so that's the only bird that has a new set of the feathers,
right,
and it loses all its previous ones. Kedichtiv v'titchadesh kenesher neorchi, as the pasuk in Tehillim says, v'titchadesh kenesher, that I will make you anew, like a nesher, like eagle.
like an eagle.
Right, so Jews are compared to the eagle, perhaps some sort of eagle. Right, and as the sarich ish Yehudi lehasir me'asmo bezeh hachag. That's why every Jew has to remove from himself on this chag, right? On this chag of the holy chag hakadosh, et kol evaro hayashan ve'itchadesh keberiyah chadasha. So every Jew has to, in a way, come and lose all its, as if to say, previous feather, and make it anew,
Right.
like an eagle. Start from the beginning. Right? Renew your covenant with Hashem. And this is what it says in the pasuk. That you need to bring a new sacrifice, a new offering to Hashem. She'am Yisrael yagriv mincha shel yitchadeshut Hashem. That the nation of Israel, they would bring this offering of being a new person, right? A new relationship with Hashem. That's what they forge. Okay, Me'amar Maran, as this great rabbi says, Lo shetiken et darko ella sheyazvena mikol vekol. Lo shetiken et darko ella sheyazvena mikol vekol. That do not attempt to fix your ways, rather
Fix it.
Sheyazvena mikol vekol. Leaves it. In other words, become a new person.
Right.
Don't
waste time to try.
Don't waste. In other words, replace your inner feelings, I don't know what that could be. Let's see. Ki ma yo'ilo imraqi chanes tiqunim be'ota derech shalach ba'adata. What good is going to do for you if you fix up all the wrong ways that you went from then till now, from past till now? In other words, why you want to patch up yourself? Don't patch up yourself. Right? Go get rid of the old and get a new. Buy for yourself a new future. Right? Don't buy used. Right? ועליו לעבור כליל לדרך אחרת. Accept on yourself a new approach in life. וזה עשה לאיש יהודי שיוכל להשיג בחינת חג השבועות וקבלת התורה. So this is the advice that he is giving to us. Right? replace yourself. Make a new agreement with Hashem. Right? That's the only way to do it. And that's the only way that a person could reach to Hashem, accept Torah, and celebrate Shavuot in its best way possible. Ve'ita Me'are Kadosh, and it's brought in that holy Sefer, holy book, Begoler Kadushat Halayla Hazeh Ashebo Talui Horatam Chaye Adam, that based on the purity of this night, this is coming to help us to elevate our life. V'hashaot ha'elu hema mit'atim hagevuim beyoter b'shana. The hours of Shavuot are very holy. They are higher in the spiritual level in compared to the rest of the years. Asher bahem hi bechinat ve'zarqatei alechem ma'im tehorim ve'tehorim, that they are in the essence comparable to pouring on yourself pure, complete pure water that not only cleans you but cleans your neshama too, just like a mikveh. Vehine kemo sheyesh inyan zeh be'olamot ha'elyonim, and this is exactly what is compared to in the world to come, right? You elevate yourself in this world. This is also applicable to every Jew. Hashem pours onto us pure water, right? That cleanses us from inside out, from outside inside, completely elevates us, transforms us. And based on this, we can achieve purity. Imrag yaseh mesado et hachana la'agrib mincha chadasha beqabalat Torah. And this is the only way that we can come to preparing ourselves to come close to Hashem and offer our new mincha chadasha, the new offering, a new offering to Hashem. So, in other words, practical speaking, we need to really get to a level that we are
the next level.
We are so ready to transfer ourselves fully. Amen. And then to bring ourselves as a new offering to Hashem. Baruch Adonai Leolam. Amen.